Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game show that is not hosted by an annoying e-beggar. There is no Patreon, no super chats. That's right, we just talk about the games we love and how fun it is to hoard them, collect them. Now, with that said, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode, this show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Here I am enjoying my Xbox Game Pass, the supreme leader in video game streaming. They are king, baby. They knocked the competition out. I think the final nail in the coffin was the acquisition of Bethesda here and adding more games to the service. Now, I like all platforms, don't get me wrong, but I think as far as the cloud wars, in traditional gaming as we know it, they've already won. They've established themselves as the premier service for subscription services, as far as gaming. Stadia tried, Apple's trying with their Apple Arcade, and I think if they have any competition, any real competition in the future, it's going to be from mobile games, mobile streaming services. That's why they're trying to implement the xCloud as soon as possible. Now, before I say the rest that I'm going to say, let me tell you right away, because I have to, that I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my opinions, and if you need financial advice, you should consult a professional. Now, with that said, let me tell you, I do own a bunch of Microsoft stock. I love it. I love it because I think there's intrinsic value in the company that is not accounted for in the price right now, and moving forward is going to make the company more valuable. Why do I like, for example, Microsoft over other companies, other high-tech companies? And the reason is because they're not in social media, which tends to be controversial, and those are the ones that the government is targeting for censorship, things like that. And it doesn't have to do with politics for me. It's just I'm trying to see what could affect the company long term, right? And Microsoft doesn't have those problems. Not only that, it's a more diversified company. I mean, they have money to burn in gaming. But this eventually could become a very high revenue earning segment of their company. Because right now, there is no other game in town, guys. As far as a subscription gaming service, you will not get a better value. Now, I'm not saying that they're the console king or anything like that. This is not about consoles anymore. I think the future of the console wars is really just going to be between PlayStation and Nintendo. I think that Microsoft has made it very clear their platform is the Game Pass, and streaming video games is going to be their platform, regardless of how you do it. They feel fine if you want to play it on a Switch or play it on a PlayStation, and that's their eventual goal. They want to get this service on their competitors' consoles, right? And they're fine with that, and one day will come. It might seem far away right now, but that really is their goal, to have you play anywhere at any time, as long as you're a subscriber, right? They're basically going to be king of the hill. They're going to be like the Netflix of video game streaming. The only difference is they don't have a close competitor like, Disney Plus has to Netflix. There is no one else right now, not even close, that has the infrastructure to deliver what they're delivering right now. They are missing a few pieces, I think. They don't have enough Japanese gaming studios. I think they only have one. If they really would like to cement their service as the premier service for, the next 20 years, if they acquired Sega, for example, oh man, that would be huge, right? Because now they can enter not only the American market, European market, but now they can enter the Japanese market, which they have never been able to do. With a Sega branding on a console or some other equipment, they will, because, unfortunately, Xbox, that X, is not really popular in Japan, and you can look up why. It's just not a good luck symbol. But anyway, getting back to this over here, it's not that I'm overly an Xbox fanboy or anything like that. I just admire what they're doing, and clearly, in the Cloud Wars, they knocked out the competition. Stadia's out. Nobody else is close. And the intrinsic value that this adds to the company long term, for me as a stockholder, it just screams value, right? I feel very, very comfortable, owning this stock and making it a higher percentage now of my portfolio than it was before, because they are really taking big steps and not only becoming, a software company, but also part of a media company, and I got this idea because I was playing my Xbox. I was playing the Game Pass, and I thought, I'm just going to watch a movie or something. And the other service is right there. Do I really want to switch off the Microsoft environment and go somewhere else? Now, let me say that the interface could use a lot of work, right? But the fact is that they'll get it right eventually, and being able to switch from your gaming to entertainment on the fly, it's a no-brainer. There's a lot of room to grow, and I mean a lot of room to grow. And when the xCloud is coming to cell phones, hey, I don't know what is going to stop them. I have no idea. But as far as investing in the company, I feel really comfortable because I think there's a lot of value in this company that is not accounted for in the stock price. And part of the way I fund my video game collection nowadays is with stocks. And this is a great stock to own long term, in my opinion. Again, not a financial advisor. You have to keep saying that, right? But when this service is available on Nintendo and it's available on PlayStation, and I know it seems ridiculous right now to think that, but one day it will, right? All it is a price. All it is a check. Everything has a price. Putting the Game Pass on the Switch, it's not a matter of competition or anything like that. It's a matter of price. How much money will it take to get that done? And fortunately, the one corporation that has a lot of money to do this is Microsoft. They got money to burn on this, and that's where they're going with this, to build a business model that works for them long term. I would not bet against these guys. I think this is a long-term proposition for them. They want to be not only in the gaming but in the entertainment part of the industry of corporations, and they just want to diversify their assets, which is long-term is a great idea. What do you guys think? Are you guys? Does anybody else own some of this stock? Because I'm telling you, it just looked a lot rosier to me when I saw this. Does anybody else think that there's another competitor that might challenge him in the future? Maybe not in consoles, but maybe in mobile gaming, maybe in PC. I don't know. We'll see. All right, humans. Those are just some quick thoughts on the cloud war that was just won by Microsoft. Take care.
New videos every Monday and Sunday. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click that notification bell, and remember, never ever be afraid to be happy. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.